from Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. Today we're going to explore this park, and Riley is going to get her 100th credit, hopefully on Kingda Ka today. Excited?
Yeah.
Six Flags Great Adventure is located in Jackson Township, New Jersey. It's a flagship Six Flags park and one of the biggest Six Flags parks. It's an absolutely massive park. It has the amusement park side, which has 14 coasters, and then it has the safari park side, which is now a drive-through experience. So you drive through with your own car and you see a ton of different animals. There's different themed areas for each of the animals. You pass bears, giraffes. At one point, giraffes will surround your car and even lick the top of your car. This is an absolutely beautiful park, and we loved it a lot more than I thought we would. So Medusa really stood out to us at this park. Really enjoyed this. I wasn't expecting to like it. I wasn't even really thinking about this one too much. I know they rethemed it this year, repainted it from Bizarro. It's a B&M floorless. It's not rough at all. Super sick layout. All the inversions are awesome. Really enjoyed this ride. There's some effects. There's a fire effect that's awesome. There's some misting effects. Absolutely loved this ride. It's definitely top 5 in the park, I would say. So this park does have the 14 coasters, but it also has a ton of other stuff for smaller kids. There's a ton of flat rides, a ton of games. The boardwalk portion of this park is awesome. It has a ton of games. It was themed really well, and it was really pretty. It was an awesome part of the park. Another thing I didn't even realize they have this dark ride. It's Houdini's Great Escape. I didn't really know what to expect going to this thing, but it's like a horror themed dark ride. Like, you sit and the room starts spinning. It's very cool. 99 for Riles is going to be on Nitro. They're B&M Hyper. Can't wait. So Nitro is one of the big 4 at this park. It's a B&M Hyper. Has an awesome out and back layout that goes all the way out into the woods and comes back. We got 2 rides on this. We got a front row ride with one other person on the train real early, and it felt kind of sluggish toward the end, but then we got a ride later on toward the back, and it was an amazing ride. I would say this is probably my 3rd favorite B&M Hyper so far. Just got off Nitro, Great Adventure. I would say it's a lot smoother than like Goliath at over Georgia, but I kind of would say I still like Goliath's layout better. 99 now on to 100. Going headed over to Kaale right now. Had to get the baby geese. A lot of them here.
What are they building?
We do have some construction going over here behind near Jersey Devil, near the kid area. Not sure what they're doing, but they're working. So Great Adventure borders on the Pine Barrens in Jersey, which is a huge forested area. And they have this lake here with this walking path that'll take you a pretty good distance around the perimeter of the park. It's a nice place to take like a leisurely stroll. There's a breeze that comes off the lake. It's some really good shaded areas. There's some trees and stuff you can sit under if you want to take a rest away from the noise of the park. It's a really awesome little path. So with Ka, we were very excited to finally get on a strata coaster. We've been anticipating this for a long time. We were actually a little bit nervous sitting on the launch, but we managed to catch it on a good day and got 4 rides on it. They were all awesome. Just got off of Kingda Ka for Riles 100 credit. Was this awesome as you thought it was going to be?
Absolutely.
Yeah? Crazy?
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, totally blew my mind more than I even thought it could. 128 is a lot faster than you think it's going to be. It felt like the skin was pulling off of my skull. Like,
We're gonna go try the back row. Heard it's a little rattly back there, but we're still gonna see how it is going over that top hat. But yeah, Kingda Ka, number 100 for Riles. Congratulations. Gotta go re-ride.
One thing about Ka is it does one thing really, really well, and then it's over before you know it, but it absolutely blew your mind. So it's really, really hard for me to rank this, to put this anywhere in my rankings. I'm still working on that.
All right, so we just got off Ka in the back row. Not as good of an experience for sure, like everyone says, but not as bad as everyone acts like either. It's a little more rattly back there, but still, I mean, what do you expect? You're going 128, right? But overall, yeah, blew my mind. I got to figure out where that thing goes in my rankings.
This park does have a lot of stuff for kids under the 48 height limit. They have several coasters. They have more coasters for kids under that height than most parks that I've been to. There's actually a lot of rides for smaller kids to do that can't do the big coasters yet. They also seemed like they had more in the food selection side of things than other Six Flags parks. They have Jersey Devil Barbecue, which had a really good burger. I think they have barbecue sandwiches there too. There's an Italian place that looked really good. Seems like they have a little more than your average Six Flags park here.
We have Jersey Devil. About to get on this thing.
Finally getting on this. Several years of anticipation. Jersey Devil really ended up being a standout coaster for me on this trip. It's a top 10 coaster for me. It's my favorite RMC I've been on. I haven't been on Steve yet, but next year. I absolutely suggest a trip to Great Adventure to ride this thing. It exceeded any expectations I had.
The area around Jersey Devil is really, really nice. They made this very, very nice. Kind of secluded back here. Very cool.
That is the loudest lift hill I've ever heard in my life.
So we just got off Jersey Devil after waiting for so long to ride this thing. I would say to me right now, it's going to be really high on my list for sure. And I definitely liked it more than Wonder Woman at Fiesta Tech, because everyone else seems to like the original ones better. But I like the way it takes the elements better on that one. It's you have time to think about the elements that's going on instead of it just being, bang bang and it's over kind of thing. What do you think? You like Jersey Devil?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yep. On to the rest.
Still have their parachute drop ride. I kind of miss ours at Over Georgia, but we got Goliath out of the deal.
A big note from me. So if I'm getting this credit, it's going to be the end of the day.
So El Toro is absolutely insane. It is, it's my number 4 overall now. It's my favorite wooden coaster I've ever been on. We got 2 rides on it. That's kind of my biggest regret from this park trip to Great Adventure, was that I only got the 2 rides on Toro. I got a second row ride and a back row ride. I liked it toward the front, I would say. I'd say it's more of a front row coaster. It has better airtime in the front to me. The drop was better in the back, and that is an insane drop. toward the back does have a rattle for sure, but this thing is definitely intense and insane.
After rewriting Toro and getting the second row, that's a top 5 coaster for sure. That's insane airtime, insane ejector. Lives up to everything. It's crazy that that's a real wooden coaster. That's insane. What do you think?
Really, really good.
Yeah, better than the toward the back, right?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah, that thing is nuts. Loved it. That's gonna be a giant no. Negative on that thing. Forever the coolest Batmobile, right? Even though the Pattinson one's pretty awesome.
The coaster lineup here is really strong from top to bottom. There's that really, really strong top 4, top 5, but then it just doesn't drop off a lot like other parks do. All of the clones are good. The Batman clone's really good. The Superman clone is good. Neither of them as good as Over Georgia, but you know, that's probably home park bias. The Dark Knight's an indoor Wild Mouse with like theming. It was really, really good. It made a Wild Mouse like 10 times better.
There's Coaster Mom, and Coaster Children.
Even this thing wasn't that bad. Like Green Lantern, B&M stand-up, everybody hates on these things. Maybe even this one in particular, but I don't know. I didn't think it was that bad. It's got a really long layout, a lot of inversions. I mean, it's a B&M stand-up, so, you know, it's not going to be the best thing in the world, but I would definitely rewrite it again next time I went back. It wasn't that bad. It's pretty good. One last thing, the ride ops at this park were on point. I don't know if it's the new CEO changing things or if this park has always been like this, but the ride ops here were absolutely on point compared to other Six Flags parks. They were just pushing trains through. It was really, really incredible couple days we had here. Cannot wait to go back. My favorite Six Flags so far, one of my favorite parks so far. But that's going to about do it for our trip to Great Adventure. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like Great Adventure. If you live near, what do you think of the top 4? What's your favorite coaster here? And I will talk to you guys next time.